And I will ask you, Pathfinder, you have 4 minutes to inspect your load, find your 5 to 50 feet of any questions at this time. And if you ask me a question, I'm just going to repeat what I just said. Today, tomorrow is the time to ask questions. During the test is not. Okay? You should be good to go by the time the recess starts. Right? So if you say no, student's ready, cadre ready, begin. Clock starts, you turn around, and you're going to write down 5K cargo net, 1-3. Stop there, because you know 1-3 is right. Okay? Whether it says 1-3-2-4 or 1-3-4-2, that's the proper leg sequence. If it says 1-2, what are you going to write? Fifth, whatever it is on your list, right? Whatever it says, right? 2,000 pounds, you know that's good. Okay, so you probably don't even have to write that down. UH60. It would probably be a good idea to write the weight in here, just so you know, okay, the UH60 can't lift 2,000 pounds. You're not running too front, whatever load is, okay? Hand tight, you know that's good. That's only if you use this, right? Fuel drum, 4,200 pounds, CH-47 Fox. So you're thinking on your way to your load, can CH-47 Fox lift up 4,200 pounds? Yes. All right. Come to my first point of attachment of the aircraft, the UH-60 Lima. What's on here, right? Alright. If I were to use that large clevis and 11K cargo hook breech pivot that was not inverted, it was actually inverted properly, that was hand tightened tape, would that be the proper point of attachment to a UH-60? Yes.
Yes.
11K. 11K cargo hook breech pivot. 25K, not so much. Alright? If it was inverted, not so much. Alright? But it's all got to be inspected. Whatever the point of attachment to the aircraft is, it needs to be inspected. Alright, for the purpose of today, I'm going to start at my net apex fit. Alright? So I already know my leg sequence is 1-3-2-4. I know that's good. Okay? So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check to ensure that my number 1 hook has a tether cord on it. And it is secured to the net apex fitting. If that tether is present, I'm going to go to my hooks, check to see if they're taped. If they're taped, I'm going to check to see if they're alternating. Alright, now my inspection here is done. I'm going to move on to my breakaway ties and ensure that they are indeed breakaways and not permanents. Alright? You can pluck them, turn them, do whatever you have to do. Then you'll take the net, place it over the shoulder, put your foot down on the bottom of the load, grab it like this and exert. And what it does is it puts tension on the opposing side so that it exposes which legs you need to check. So because there's a lot of legs here, the ones that get really tight, you can see clearly go to the opposite side, right? So you want to start 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what you're checking is this leg here. 1 hook, 4 legs. If that hook goes through any portion of this net, all 4 of these legs are going to be misrouted through the net. Okay? So it will be legs misrouted through the net. That would be so that's what I'm checking for. Making sure that they're all separate and that together they're not routed through the net. That make sense?
Like 2 straps through the same.
If it's routed through the net, all 4 will be going through because it only has 1 hook where they all combine. Okay? So once I'm satisfied with that inspection, put it over my left shoulder, rotate in the direction that I just placed it. Okay? Foot on the bottom, jerk back, expose my opposing side. 1, 2, 3, and my 4th one here. So you can see that they are not misrouted, right? All 4 of them should separate, and all 4 of them are not routed as 1 unit through the net, okay? Over the shoulder, place your foot down, jerk it, find the opposing end. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over the shoulders. And then last but not least, I'm doing my last edge, the last corner of the net. All 4 legs are separate and not routed to each other. Now, I'm done, all right? Now, keep this net, since over here, just lift it enough so that you can see your A7A, ensuring that it's not twisted, creating a rope-like effect. Come take a closer look, you will see that it will pinch down on itself. All right, just because of the tension, that's fine. It's not twisted, okay? It's just pinching down like this because of the net. Pull it over and start where you left off. Go all the way around, making sure that it's not creating a rope-like effect so that it's twisted so many times that it's like this. right? And then you're going to go to the friction adapter on the reinforced stitching, okay? Count green, green, metal, green, pinch, ensuring the excess is rolled properly and is routed through your friction adapter properly, all right? Once you're done with that, you can do an overall inspection of 5, okay? Foreign objects of debris will pertain to the load or the rigging procedures of the load. For example, the Leatherman on top of the load. A large clevis on top of the load. Somewhere in the net, okay, where it can easily fall off and injure someone, equipment, or whatnot, okay? I'm not going to put a pin cap on here. That's kind of absurd. It's not going to hurt anybody, all right? All right, now, let's say the receiving unit has another cargo bag, or I'm sorry, another cargo net, but they do not have a large clevis, and they have to send out 2 separate nets, okay? They ask for a large clevis, but they only have 1. You can attach this anywhere on the load, and because it's not bearing any weight, it doesn't have to be hand tight, wrist tight, or taped, all right? Just be put on there with the nut on the end.